Whew. All right, collective. This is a collective read, and we going live on both sides. I got YouTube up and I got TikTok up. So let's have some fun. Questions are not free. So if you want a question to be answered, you must donate to the channel. Link is in the bio, or send your gift. Thank you. All right, we're getting ready to start this collective reading. First out, we got 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups. So right now, you have options. Spirit is saying you have options. Usually this card can mean someone's trying to pull the wool over your head. Lies and delusion and deceit. Okay, lies, delusion, and deceit is what it usually means. But I'm getting with this reading that you have options. That you have options. Next card, 8 of Cups. And that's why, collective, you are walking away. So you can enjoy your options. Okay? You got a new perspective on where you want to go. You got a new perspective on where you want to go and how you're going to think. You realize that people are not necessarily happy for you unless they are taking part in your prize, in your life. Okay, they're not happy. Not everybody is looking for your downfall, but you have to be aware that you were around snakes in the cup. You see that snake right there? You were around snakes in a cup. Okay? You were. And they were after your pentacle and your independence. They did not want you to be independent. They did not want you to be independent. Hey, Sunshine. Hey, Savage. They did not want you to be independent. They wanted you to be dependent so that they could control you. 2 of Coins. But you have options. You have options. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You have options, collective. You're not a prisoner. You're not a prisoner. Anybody trying to treat you like a possession does not love you. Anyone trying to treat you like a possession does not love you. I see you, Lee. I see you, Lee. I need to build my audience on YouTube, so I got 2 lives going right about now. I got 2 lives going right about now. I appreciate it. Victory. The victory card is here for you, collective. The victory card is here for you. Hey, Tiffany. The victory card is here for you, baby. It is. The one thing about it, collective, is them tables always turn. And sometimes when you're at the bottom, you don't see victory. You don't see options. You're looking for a new perspective. You're trying to attract what it is that you like instead of chase it. And the thing about attraction is that you have to believe it, and you have to do something with it. You have to believe it and you have to do something with it. Hey, Bang One. And when you are facing the dark and when you feel like you're by yourself, because a lot of times Spirit had to separate you in order for you to have this victory and get your pentacles. Hey, Jenny. Hey, Zillow. Spirit had to separate you. It was not fun. It was grueling, but you had a thief in the midst. A thief of time, a thief of money, a thief of essence, like your temple. Okay? You had a thief that wanted to attach to you. And Spirit was not going to let you progress and succeed with a thief in your midst. You had to get the thief out your energy. Out of your energy completely. Completely. Yep. They were a thief, a deceiver, and a liar. Thief, deceiver, and liar. Hey, princess. And in order for you to come into all this abundance of options, choices, victory, wealth, you have to get the thief out your energy. Collective, some of y'all are going to be very rich. Some of y'all are going to be very, very rich. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Mystic. Hey, Sign. Some of y'all are going to be very, very abundantly rich. And people who want a piece of that pie will tell you anything you want to hear in order to get to your money. Anything. Spirit says something is going to happen for you on Thursday. Remember that you are healing, so get your rest, please. Okay? You have many options. Many options. Here are your options. Here are your pentacles. Here is your victory. Okay? I got YouTube going at the same time, so I got to show them the cards too. You have many options. Many options. You don't just have one option. You got many of them. Look at these pentacles. 16 pentacles right here. Many options. And you'd be a fool not to utilize them. Do I do deity reading? Do I do deity readings? I can do you a reading. It's going to be $5.55 and the link is in the bio. Okay? And I could do your reading. Mm-hmm. You had to go within and learn who you were, and it was not fun. You had to go within and learn who you were, and it was not fun because you had to look at yourself in the mirror. The one thing about healing is that you have to look at yourself in the mirror and get a different perspective on what you thought it was versus what it really is. Because sometimes we are our own worst enemy. You had to stop looking outside of yourself for love. Gentle Giant, I see you. Walrez, I see you. Cindy, I see you. You had to stop looking outside of yourself for love. You were looking for love in all the wrong places. It's, hey, Two-Tone, hey, Milkshake, hey, Yasmin. It's not your fault because you were taught that, collective. You were taught to be a people pleaser. You were taught to look outside of yourself for validation. You were taught to share your toys when you didn't want to share your toys. So when you grew up, you shared more than your toys. You shared your money, you shared your time, you shared your body, and now you know better. Now you know better, collective. You still love them, and that's okay. You can love your family all you want to. You can love your friends, and you can even love past lovers if you had love in your heart for them. But the thing about it is that they can't come with you where you're going. And if people don't want to change, you can't make them. You have to accept it. You don't have to respect it. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Goodheart. Hey, Taja. I see you, Milkshake. You have to accept it, but you don't have to respect it. And what I mean by that is people have free will to be who they want to be. And so if people are not on your level, they can't come with you. Hey, Earth Angel. Hey, Lindsay. Hey, Big Bit. Hey, Capo. People who are not on your level can't come with you. People who have not done the work can't share in your prize. You can't give a thief your riches because they haven't earned it. Hey, Mora. I see you, Milkshake. You can't give a thief your riches because they haven't earned it. A thief wants to come in and take from you without putting any effort. A thief wants to trick you and lie to you because they feel like it's going to be easier, and if they can get you to believe them, you will be bamboozled, and they're able to come in and take shit. Hey, Wendy. Hey, Casey. They're able to come in and take shit. That's how that works. You cannot give a thief anything because your foundation is at stake. You have a lot more to lose now. You done put in too much work. For some of you, it's your ex-wife or your girlfriend. That's the thief. For some of you that still partake in the devil's lettuce, you might need to give that up. Some of you have a Facebook page. Some of you, the thief is on Facebook stalking you, and you may have blocked them, but they started a different account. Spirit says it's time to heal. Fear is false evidence appearing real. Fear is false evidence appearing real. So somebody may try to use scare tactics or make threats to make you believe in what they're saying. And Spirit is saying nothing they're saying is true. And Spirit has the final say so in everything. All Spirit wants you to do is stay away from them. All Spirit wants you to do is focus on yourself. All Spirit wants you to do is cut that energetic cord. That's the only way your blessings are going to come in and not get tainted, or somebody be trying to trick you out your blessing. Spirit is saying, cut the cord. Cut the cord. Spirit is saying, cut the cord. Too much baggage from the past, you got to cut the cord. You could be a Gemini. They could be a Gemini. You could be a Virgo. They could be a Virgo. You could be a Scorpio. They could be. You could be a Leo, or they could be. You could be an Aquarius, or they could be. Spirit is saying, cut that cord, baby. Cut the cord. Cut the cord. Too much is going on. When thieves get desperate, they try anything they could do to get tactics. But what you need to understand is that a thief does not win in the end. And Spirit is saying everything that they had planned in store for you to rob you is already happening to them, and this is just the beginning. Spirit is saying, get out the way. Spirit is saying, get out of the way. Because when people go down, they want to take you with them. Misery loves company. Spirit is saying you are loved and you are loved, but to give it to yourself first. Spirit is saying you won't be repeating these cycles anymore. Somebody maybe have gone through this, and you had to rebuild yourself brick by brick. Spirit is saying whoever you thought was your twin flame lost out. They lost out. Something good could be happening to you today. Hopefully it will. I hope it happens to me. That's for sure. I'm hoping to get some great news and some great energy. Feeling a little bit under the weather, but we're gonna still do these. We still gonna do it. Hey Erica, hey Trey, hey Liz. I see you, Milkshake. Spirit says you play stupid games, you get stupid prizes. That goes for us too. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. We cannot afford to repeat the cycles anymore. We already tried to mend it. Some of us already tried to mend it with our families. Make them see how you're thinking. Make them see how you feel. Thank you, Lena. Thank you, Bria. Make them see how you feel. Okay. Help them to take accountability. But light has already been shed on this. Hey, Kenneth. The light has already been shed on this. You already see all you need to see, and you know all you need to know. Some people are not happy for you and your accomplishments. Some people may think that you are bragging when you are just sharing your accomplishments. You're proud of yourself. But a lot of people aren't happy for you because it's you and not them. Some people were rooting for the other team. Some people in your family were rooting for other family members to do something great with their life, or whatever. And that's not saying that they won't, but it is saying that Spirit is saying put this shit to an end. Cut those energetic cords. You've already been enlightened to this. You already seen what you need to see, and you already know what you need to know. Now let it go. If you keep going back, you're going to break your own heart, and you're going to allow them to break your heart, because this is all they want to do is play the fuck around. Life is too short, and people get old one day. You're young and then you're old, collective. You're young and then you're old, and old motherfuckers still playing around. They will break your heart, and you will allow it to happen. Hey, Gabriel, you will allow it to happen if you do not walk in your wisdom and get the fuck on so you can enjoy your pentacle. A lot of you were worried in your head, and that caused delays. It caused delays. How did it cause delays? Because if you worry, that means you have fear. If you're anxious, that means you're going to doubt the blessings that are here for you. And you're telling the universe, I want this, but your body is not aligned with what you say that you want. Your thought process is worry. So you're telling the universe, I want this, I want that, I want this new house, I want this new car, I want this new career. I want new love to show up in my life, but you're not trusting. A, because the nervous system needs to be reset. That's where the rest comes in and the trust. And B, because you've been in this state so fucking long, sometimes you don't know how to be. Fight or flight is real. This is a collective reading. If you would like to have your questions answered, please donate to the channel. Link is in the bio. You've been in fight or flight mode. Some of y'all have not been living up to your greatest potential, but you're getting ready to start. And here's your new love coming in. Here's that equal yoke. Whoever you're going to be with next, collective, is going to treat you very well because you deserve it. And because now you know what you don't deserve. Anybody who's not treating you well will be kicked out to the cold. They will be kicked out to the cold. They're out. Spirit is taking them out. Spirit knew you needed some help. Okay? Spirit knew you needed some help. If you would like your questions answered, I do not mind answering them. Please donate to the channel. The link is in the bio. It's PayPal, Venmo, Cash App is the options that you have to pay to donate to the channel. I am offering a service here, so the collective is free, and hopefully this is reaching somebody. But your personal questions will have to be attached to donations. Okay? Yeah. You're walking in your boss energy. You're not allowing any more bullshit. Somebody may have a social media page. You are trending. The Most High is pleased with you, but the Most High wants you to stop entertaining bullshit. Ain't that right, Kenneth? Because the Most High is saying, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. You know better now. How does it make you feel? How does those people, places, and things that you know you should have cut the energetic cord, we're doing it now. We're not going back. How did they make you feel? If you were ever an alcoholic and you recovered or relapsed, you're in recovery and you relapse, how does that make you feel? Does it make you feel good? So you know that's not for you. If you have walked away from a situationship or whatever you call a relationship and you go back, how does that make you feel if you already know it's full of bullshit? Does it make you feel good? How does it make you feel when you go out and you spend more money than you should and you know you should have been saving but you were impulsive? How does that make you feel? I know when I've done it, it doesn't make me feel good. Cut those energetic cords. We are cutting energetic cords right now. No more. We're in our boss energy. You don't owe nobody no goddamn explanation. You don't owe them your time, your body, your money. You do not owe them any part of your success because they did not help you to build it. Not this motherfucker. This one right here, collective. They did not help you to build it. They sat around, let you do all the work, and they profited it and gained from it. That's what they did, collective. And they want to do it again and again and again until you have absolutely nothing left for yourself. Thank you so much for the gift. And you fucking know better now. Spirit is saying, put it to rest before before this happens to you. Put it to rest. Put it to rest. People will suck the living fuck out of you if you let them. A taker is not a giver. A taker takes. A taker looks to steal and looks to get it the easiest way possible. The easiest way possible. Diner, will Freddie reach out to me soon? Yes, because Freddie's cup is empty. And Freddie need a refill. Offer your energy. This is what I mean by they will suck the living fuck out of you. They will. This is exactly what I mean right here. This is what will happen to you because their cup is empty and they need a supply. It's like a phone that needs charging. If it's going dead or it's already dead, it needs to be charged up, or else it's not going to work. But some people steal your charger when you were nice enough to let them borrow it. They walk out with it. Thank you so much, Chosen. Thank you. Somebody asked me earlier if I'm feeling better today. I'm feeling better. I'm grateful because yesterday I was not. Thank you for the gift. Yeah. We all have our moments and our days. Yes, we do. We all have our moments and our days. And it's okay to have them, but it's not okay to treat yourself like you shouldn't have them. It's not okay to treat your body like a garbage dumpster. It's not okay to give your energy to someone who does not appreciate it and all they want to be is disrespectful. It's not okay. Because I promise you, if you show the fuck out, that person is going to make it look like you're the problem when they know the whole time they were the ones poking the bear. Spirit is saying, cut them out. Nothing but trouble. Always have been, always will be. Cut them out. Their cup is empty and your cup is full. You have the Ace of Cups and they have the Knight of Cups that looks like this. You have the Ace of Cups and they have the Knight of Cups. Your cup running over. Their cup is empty and they're looking to put something in it, and they try to come in fast so they can confuse you. Somebody may be doing music, or you need to. Spirit is saying never befriend a gossip. Why? Because gossip is witchcraft. You're speaking negatively on someone or something in a situation that's none of your business. And if they gossip about somebody else and talk about somebody else behind their back, they will do it to you. When you see somebody gossiping, and that's all they goddamn do, look at their life and why they're talking about somebody else instead of paying attention to their own goddamn business. Cut that energetic cord. Victory. You won. Victory. It was a fight hard one. Why? You had to some of us had to battle through addiction. Some of us had to battle with cutting off family members who don't respect your boundaries and who do not lift you up. Some of us had to cut off the family members that were always happy when you were underneath them, when you needed something from them, or when you were in, you said, that's you. I see you, Lindsay. Or when you needed something, or when you were in a bad situation, like jail, prison, out of work, homeless. Some of them were only happy when you were in that situation because they felt superior to you being in that situation. That's right. You can only rely on yourself and your spirit team, the Most High. That's it. They do exist. I'm not telling anybody what to believe, but that's what I believe personally. I've seen it in action. I've seen my prayers be answered. I've seen blessings come my way. I have seen some really good shit when I listened and obeyed. When I didn't listen and I went against my intuition, bad shit started happening. When I didn't listen and I went against my intuition, my blessings were delayed or stopped completely when I didn't listen. I'm listening now. When I did not listen, that's exactly what the fuck happened when I didn't listen. And I got played out of position when the whole world was in my hands. All I had to do was close out the cycle. Now, God didn't let you completely fall, but the Most High is saying, now is your time to shine. 10 of Cups. Now is your time to shine, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Now is your time to shine, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Now is your time to shine, Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. Remember I told you about the thief? This is them. You see the thief's face and all they want? This is all they want. He said, I'm listening now. I know that's right. Because no more blessings need to be taken away from us collective for us being hard-headed. We know better. You know when you're dealing with a thief. You know when you're dealing with a liar. You know when you're dealing with someone who's not happy for you. Look at how this card is even seeming like it's moving. You know. They're not happy for you. This is what they're doing, collective. This is what that thief is doing. Spirit is saying, take a leap of faith. They want a second chance. No. Too many chances have been given. Too many opportunities have been wasted. You don't need to waste anymore. They have shown you who they are. And this is why they're pocket watching for some of you. And that doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna hit a scratch off or a ticket. You can land in a whole new career. You could be going viral on your videos. You can meet the right person at the right time that'll help you get through some shit instead of putting you in some shit. Spirit says cut them off. You're getting ready to get communication of good news, and this is all they're doing, aspiring. Gemini energy. This is all they were. That here goes that thief again. This is it. And they try to confuse you so you couldn't see who the fuck they were. That's why there's a blindfold on this Two of Swords. They tried to confuse you so you would not see who they are, but you see it. I'm listening now. I was listening then. I just didn't want to hear what you had to say. I wanted to do what the fuck I wanted to do. And when spirit sat you down so that you can knock down that old foundation, that old way of thinking, that stinking thinking, giving too many chances to people, places, and things that have already shown you they're no good. How does it feel? What does it cause you to think about? Does it cause you to be sad because you've given your heart away? Thank you for the repost. Thank you, Steve, for the compliment. You've given your heart away to people, places, and things. You're giving your mind away, your body. All right? When you have intercourse with somebody, you guys are trapping. You say I'm a dream girl. Thank you for the compliment. You are attracting the spirits that are within them and them within you. So if you got some good vibes going on and y'all having an exchange, said you're welcome, Lindsay. They may suck the life out of you, get your good energy, and turn around and use it to manifest for themselves while they left you nothing but burdens and baggage. Now you've got to recharge. Now you've got to ask your spirit team and the Most High to forgive you. To forgive you because you were hard-headed. You knew to close that door a long time ago, some of us, and we kept it open, and it was a revolving door, and we paid for that. We paid for that. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the shares. Thank you for the taps. Thank you for the gifts. I do not mind answering your questions, but please make sure that you are contributing in some kind of way because this is a service and it is greatly appreciated. Just like me reading these cards. Yeah, here comes the Emperor again. You learned your lesson. You learned it a long time ago, quite honestly, collective. I know I did. But I kept giving chances because I wanted to see if people would change. Why? Because I've changed. So I know people can change. I used to be an addict. A real heavy addict. So I know people can change. That was very hard for me to do. That is very hard. That was very hard for me to do. I also used to be a people pleaser, which means I would go out of my way for people who would not go out of their way for me. I gave coworkers chances when I was a boss and that I should have fired them. I've given lovers a chance when they have cheated on me and disrespected me, and I still let them in my house and shared my temple with them when I shouldn't have. I've given away money to the point where I had given away what I didn't have to give away or shouldn't have given away, and it was replaced. But sometimes it took a while. Why? Because I shouldn't have done it. Because I shouldn't have done it. When the Most High gives you a blessing, that blessing is for you. It's not for everybody. A lot of good people get taken, not perfect, but decent people get taken advantage of because they have given away their blessings to people who did not deserve it. And those people said more instead of thank you. Spirit is saying you have a great vibe. I claim that. You have a great vibe. And you feel drained at times because that vibe belongs to you. It doesn't belong to anybody else. Your body belongs to you and you alone. It doesn't belong to anybody else. It doesn't even matter if you're married. It doesn't matter if you're married. Let's go to Dark Confessions and see what this person has to say, collective. Okay, I'm keeping secrets from you and hope you don't find out. Let's put it this way. If you do find out, you need to understand that the Most High revealed it to you. Sometimes a secret needs to just stay a secret because you don't know how that information will affect you. This connection bores me to death. I need something more exciting. So, collective, you may have someone in your energy that didn't know how to keep still, that was restless, that had chaotic, demonic attachments. I have many regrets that keep me from moving forward. I have many regrets that keep me from moving forward. I finally seeing my worth, yet I still feel unworthy of your love. That's how they feel. Some people suffer from abandonment issues. If a man is always talking about their ex, or a girlfriend always talking about their ex, they have issues. They have attachment issues. They have abandonment issues. They have problems. And they want those problems to become your problems. If a man or a woman is always talking about their ex, they still have an attachment to that ex. That ex could have been the one who got away, moved on, whether they're single or in another relationship, and they are mad about it and trying to paint a narrative with gossip. Cut that cord. I'm cutting all cords. Anyone from my past does not have a place in my now, and definitely not my future, because everybody from my past has given me their ass to kiss one way or another. I held my hand, got something on my lip, y'all. Some skin. I held out my hand and gave you my heart, and you gave me your ass to kiss. Some of y'all have went through that, collective, and it does not feel good. And they know that's what they did. Do they care? Absolutely not. The only reason why they would care is because they can no longer benefit off of you, your energy, and your fucking abundance. People who follow the Most High get blessed no matter what thief comes their way. Things get replaced. Things get better. But you have to cut that goddamn energy, or things will stay the same or get worse. You are in your abundance energy. You are balanced now. You are balanced with both your light and your dark. You have accepted yourself fully. And now it's time for you to explore the world and what you have in it. You can handle it now. Not saying you couldn't handle it then, but you didn't necessarily handle it in the best way. I know I didn't, collect it. You have choices, and you get a new beginning with new friends and people that you build in your life that you call family, because sometimes family is just blood relatives and not people that support you. Sometimes family abandons you and doesn't take accountability for what they've done. Sometimes your family abuses you, whether you're young, middle-aged, midlife crisis, or older. Collective, I have been through so many dark nights of the soul, it's not even funny. I have been through midlife crisis. I had been in places where I felt I was going to break if I did not find a way to cope with my emotions and what was going on inside of me that showed up around me. And some of you collective have done the same. You weren't given equal give and take as you should have been. Next card says, I knew I was losing you, but I didn't do anything to fight for you. You know why they didn't do anything to fight for you? Because losing you does not mean loving you. I'm going to say that again. Losing you does not mean they love you. Some people they could no longer possess and or control the situation and or the narrative. Losing you does not mean loving you. They lost access to you. That's what they lost. In this reading, you're getting ready to come equally yoked with some body and some bodies that is like-minded. You're getting ready to get on your ships and sail away. You're getting ready to see a difference in your life, and you're no longer going to be blinded to the bullshit. You were never blinded to the bullshit for the most part. You just gave too many chances to the devil. And you kept letting this motherfucker come through your back door, your motherfucking window. And this entity showed up everywhere you were at. In your job, in your house, outside your house, waiting for you by the car, stalking you, and jumping from body to body. How many people in this collective have gone through relationships with people or family, and you've noticed that you have encountered the same behavior that you thought you left? That's not a coincidence, collective. That's not a coincidence. That is not a coincidence by far. That entity has been following some of us collectives around and stalking us. He has gotten in some of our mothers, our fathers, our grandmothers, our grandfathers, our sons, our daughters, our sisters, and our brothers. This entity has followed you around, collective. That's why the energy feels the same. That's why the person, people, places, and things, and a lot of people that you encountered cheated on you, put their hands on you, got in your face, in your ear, and called you out your name. And repeatedly did it because they wanted to. Did they have to? No. They wanted to. And that entity took joy and pride, collective, in trying to hurt you. And you've been strong this whole time. Thank you, M. You've been strong this entire time. Spirit is saying, now it's time to make wishes. What do you want? Now it's time to go after what you deserve. Thank you, Chosen. Life is too short. Thank you so much. Now it's time to make your wishes, and do not tell anybody your business that doesn't need to know. You don't owe them an explanation, and you don't owe them the truth. It is better to send an enemy that way because you did not tell them everything that was going on, or you outright told a lie, as they would, than to go in the direction in which you're really going. Much better. Let that motherfucker think what they want. Tell that thief you make $10,000 a month, whether you do or you don't. Why? Because energy is strong. And if that thief thinks you are not lying, that thief is going to put energy into that and help you manifest them $10,000 a month. I promise you that. Hey, princess. that thief is going to put energy into that manifestation for you. Cut the cord. Cut the cord, Empress. Judgment is here. Judgment has been called on whoever it was that tried to take your wishes away, that tried to take your blessings away, for all the strength that you had to hold within yourself to keep you from losing your shit, because they coming with empty cups. Absolutely empty cups. While you have the victory, the world is in your hand. You have to cut these motherfuckers off, and they mad about it because it didn't go their way. I'm trying to tell you, collective, everything someone wished for you, all the confusion, all the lies, is happening to them right now. Right the fuck now. It may not all happen at once, but it's happening right now. You said filed. Yeah. It's all happening right the fuck now. And don't feel sorry for them, because they deserve everything they're getting. Everything that they are getting, they deserve it. They may reach out to you for help and pity and tell you some bullshit, gaslighting lies, so that they can get back into your access, so they can get back into your energy. Collective, most of us have been in relationships where the man or the woman has used our energy to manifest for themselves. And when you walk away, or after you've walked away, their whole life went to shit, as it should. Do not feel sorry for them at all. Collective, a lot of them knew what they was doing when they did it, and they played in your face like they didn't do it, and like you didn't know what you heard, seen, and or felt. And just because you didn't see it with your own two eyes does not mean it did not happen. People don't usually let their significant other, their relationship partner or situationship, know that they're cheating. Hey, so you 9 times out of 10 won't see it. It doesn't mean you don't feel it. It doesn't mean that when you know that you're dealing with a thief of time, a thief of your body, a thief of your money, a thief of your blessings, they out here bald head scallywagging. I promise you that. Just because you don't see it does not mean it's not there. Okay? I can't see spirits. I can see flashes out the corner of my eye. I can hear them sometimes, especially when I'm asleep, which can be really annoying if it's a negative entity. Very fucking annoying. And then here comes my ancestors singing them away, or pulling them off of me if I'm having sleep paralysis. I'm not a religious person, but I tell you one damn thing, there is power in the name of Jesus. Jesus was a seer. Jesus was a seer and had knowledge and broke it down so that we could understand it. Jesus didn't ask anybody to follow him. He said Christ consciousness. He wanted your mind to open up to beyond what it is you see. What it is you are experiencing. That's one thing I know. There is power in the name of Jesus. And like I said, I'm not religious. But there damn sure is. This is the bald head scallywag skanking around right there in this picture. This is them. Whack as hell. Just the skanking and the scallywagging. Spirit is saying, cut that cord and put it to death. This is what a lot of us have dealt with. This is what that entity really looks like. When the mask falls off. An entity don't want to live in this. The entity wants to live in us, collective. It can't do shit with this. It can't manifest any damn thing. All it can do is steal, kill, and destroy. That's all it knows how to do. That's all it wants to do. Remember I told you they be following you around, looking to attach themselves to you? Yeah. Especially at night when you're asleep, because that's when you're most vulnerable, collective. That is when you are most vulnerable. They have a dark soul and a dark heart. A black heart, dark soul. You're getting in your chariot and moving the fuck on. Some of y'all, it is your baby mama. The other day, I seen some of the most heartbreaking thing where the father of a child pulled his son out of an oven because the baby mama put him in there. I seen it on TikTok. Hey, sugar and lice, you crazy. Yeah. Hey, Angelica, I see you chosen. Yeah, put him in there. Why? Who knows? But she knew what she was doing when she did it. I promise you that. And it was done maliciously and on purpose. Some of us collective your face has been played in far too goddamn long. I know mine has. Family, fair weather friends, relationships, and coworkers. Just playing in people's face. Spirit wants to reward you. And you will get some of it now and the rest of it later. I'm telling you, they're not going to reward you in enemy's company. Why? Because that enemy can feed off your energy and you get your blessings delayed or stopped altogether. You will have exactly what you need to move on. And when you get to where you're going, this will happen. Balance will happen. And you'll meet people, places, and things that do serve you. But you can't stay where you at. That Ace of Pentacles will turn into 3 coins, and you'll be holding on for dear life if you do. People who play like that want to see you collective broke, busted, and disgusted, down and out and miserable, raggedy ass, just like they are. It doesn't matter who it is. And if you allow them to stay in your life, you will take on their karma. Because when lightning strikes the house, whoever's in there gonna get it. King of Coins. This is going to be us collective. And we had to fight to get this shit. We had to fight them enemies off. Some of you literally had to physically fight those enemies so they can get out your goddamn face and mind the business that pays them. Aren't you tired of fighting, collective? Spiritually, mentally, and like I said, some physically. I know I am. Cut the cord. Spirit says they're trying to steer you off course. They're doing it on purpose. A lot of you waited for a long time, months, years, for people to change. Hey, JJ, for people to appreciate you, and they never do. This person says, I'm lost. JJ, he said, I'm losing my patience over him. Yeah, that's what they want you to do. So you can crash the fuck out. This motherfucker says, I'm miserable and lost. That's exactly what it is. They want you to crash the fuck out. They want you to fuck around and go to jail and lose your stability, whatever's left of it. They're doing it on purpose. You can ignore all you want to, and they'll still be getting. He said, I'm losing my shit over everyone. Yeah, you can ignore them. Hold on, y'all. I got something in my nose. You could be minding your business in peace. Not bothering nobody, not saying nothing to nobody. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the likes. And here they raggedy ass come. Now you got to goddamn fight them off so you can get them out your goddamn energy. You told them with your silence, you said exactly that you were no longer interested, that you no longer have anything to say. You told them by removing yourself from their presence that you were not, this ain't it. And what did they do, collective? Keep bothering you. They're doing it on purpose because they have no peace. Those entities are chaos demons. They do not have peace. And they don't want you to have any. They do not have prosperity. When all I do is sit quietly. That's right. You be trying to meditate, drink your water, mind your business, eat better foods, be around better people, and what do they do? Here they come with the bullshit, right? Here they come. You know better. You've been known better. You've been ready. Talking shit about you. That's what they do. Tell all your business, gossip to anybody that will listen, and be telling lies to your face, or lies about you, or they tell the truth. But it's your business and your truth. It's not anybody else's business. Sometimes it's hard to keep things to yourself, collective, because you want to share it with the world. There's no reason why you should not be able to share your good news and someone don't be giving you the stank face, the evil eye, or wishing bad upon you. Everyone is changing around me. I'm genuinely so drained. That's right. And when that happens, you need a safe place to go so you can get that energy away. so you can get that energy away and concentrate on you, because all they're trying to do is what? Steer you off course. And you could care less the fuck about them. But here they come. Somebody, they chose him over you. Thank you, JJ. Somebody chose him over you. Somebody may like the same sex. And whatever they have done, it was because of greed. Greedy for your energy, greedy for your time, greedy for your money. I pushed you away because I didn't want to be responsible. I do not want responsibility. They pushed you away because they did not want the responsibility to show up at their door, collective, and grow the fuck up. When you heal, that's some grown man, grown woman shit. All I did was gave them food, and yet they be talking shit. Yeah, you can give them the shirt off your back, cook a whole 5-course meal, and they will waste your food, waste your time, waste your energy, not say thank you, and hold out their hand for more. We don't have time for that anymore, collective. We're worth more than that. We deserve love, affection, compassion, understanding. But we had to give it to ourselves because we're too. A lot of us were taught that. A lot of us were taught that. And then we ran across motherfuckers that wanted to keep the goddamn party going. Wanted to keep the chaos going. Didn't want you to have peace. I'm so done with people, yeah. Yeah. But everyone is not like that, collective. We just haven't found them yet. So community is very important. People are meant to be able to stand their own company, but people are not meant to be alone. The issue is that the wrong motherfuckers won't leave you alone, collective. They don't want to see you come up and then you don't take them with you, or you don't share your blessings. They don't want that. I do yes or no questions. Please donate to the channel if you want your question answered. The link is in the bio. It don't take nothing to send a couple bucks to get a question answered. You can't have everything for free, y'all. Everything that's free ain't necessarily good for you. All right. When y'all take y'all asses to church, that collection plate passes around, and you'll give $1, $5, $10 change. No different. No different. God don't need your money, but I do. Because I'm human and things have to get paid for. 7 of coins, collective. You put in hard ass work, and you've been put through several different dark night of the souls. God didn't bring you this far to leave you. But God is saying, leave your past behind. They can't come with you. I see you, SK. They want to. They can't come with you. They don't deserve to come. They have given you their ass to kiss a million times over and shown you all you need to know. You don't need to see nothing else. We rebuke those goddamn demons. We send them back to wherever they came from. We want them demons to leave us alone, because that's exactly what they are. It's not a person you're dealing with. You're dealing with demons. You're dealing with demons. Demons of perversion, demons of chaos, demons of envy and hatred in their hearts. And they conjure up shit in their mind to fuck with you. And you're no longer having it. They lie, they steal, they cheat. And now Spirit is saying, cut that bridge off. Burn that motherfucking bridge. Spirit does not want you to walk back over in that direction again. Not at all. Some of us had to cut off our family, our immediate family, our flaky ass friends, or don't sit with that coworker at work. Okay? Spirit wants you to use your magic and create. Use your magic and cast out and away from you what you do not want. Thank you for the like. Okay, I see you, Rayan. Please make sure that y'all are supporting the channel like I'm supporting you. This is a service. This is not a hobby. This is not a let's get together and goddamn just chit chat. This is a service. Spirit is watching you get a new perspective on this bullshit. Thank you for sharing the live, y'all. Thank you for sharing the live. Thank you for liking the live. Thank you for all of your taps. Thank you for your gifts. For those that choose to donate, thank you for your donation, whatever amount it is. You said, girl, I got a fly in my purse. Uh-huh. Some of you guys could be on TikTok. Some of you guys may need to start a TikTok. They use this as a weapon. Some of them could try to please you all the time in the boudoir, or some of them could be diseased up and try to get you sick. Thank y'all on YouTube for joining the live. Welcome. Spirit says, stop giving your power away. Stand on fucking business. This is a collective. I'm speaking for to everyone. Some of them got this. Just nasty. Y'all got to be careful. Spirit says the feet of the righteous are beautiful, so they shouldn't be stank. And if they are, they're nasty. They're dirty. And they want to put that on you. Somebody could be getting this today or soon, and you need it. Spirit says, believe them the first time when they show you who they are. I just had a dream. You said, I think these are mine. I'm glad it's reaching you. That is definitely something I aim to do. Some people have parasites because they're nasty. And when they sleep with you, they give those to you. They said, I smile on the outside, but dying on the inside. They said, I can't support your actions. It's too much for me. You said, my feet is stanky, girl. Well, you know what you need to do. They said, my ego's too big to care. I don't feel bad for what I've done to you. That's exactly how they think. And that's why I said when karma comes knocking on their door, don't feel sorry for them. Some of them are going to drown in misery for the rest of their life because they tried to make everyone else miserable. If they wish homelessness on you, they're going to be homeless. If they wish brokenness on you, they're going to be broke. Spirit needed you to recognize who you were dealing with and believe them the first fucking time. You needed to go within so you didn't have to go without. You had to go within so you did not have to go out. And Spirit says that's the truth. Yes, the school you're in is the right path for you. Patience is the key through the process. And one thing about me is that I used to self-sabotage because I wasn't patient. I could have been waiting for opportunities, and in the midst of waiting, I would worry. In order to take that worry away or to not feel those feelings, I used to drink and do substances. And it damn near fucked my life up. But not bad enough where I can't stand on my own feet. There was a point collective where I got really tired because I had the weight of the world on my shoulders. I had the weight of the world on my shoulders, and I had to learn how to put that shit down. It was not for me to carry everybody's baggage. The wheel of fortune is turning for you, collective. Get ready. You're getting ready to experience getting back everything that was stolen from you, and you're going to get it. God is going to bless you with it. The ancestors are going to help you protect it, but you have to walk in faith with works. You have to be obedient. Being hard-headed will set you back and get your blessings delayed or taken from you. That's what the thief comes to do: kill, steal, and destroy. Kill, steal, and destroy. That is their only mission. They're not here to save you. They may appear like they are. When I first moved out of my mother's house, I was very glad to do so I can get away from that. But I was not healed. I was not emotionally regulated. I was taught to treat my body as a possession, as a toy, and give it away in order to receive somebody's care, attention, and love. And I went straight from there into a relationship that I shouldn't have been in. I don't regret my child, but I do regret giving some of my best years, my youth, away to people who didn't deserve it. Spirit is saying Knight of Swords. Be fearless, not reckless. Be fearless, not reckless. Because fear is false evidence appearing real. Somebody may be in their Job season, but Spirit is saying abundance is here for you. The part about it is the waiting. Some people may have to wait 6 hours, 6 days, 6 months, and you're tired of goddamn waiting. But just understand this: when it comes in, know that payback is a bitch. Do not feel sorry for them. They are an adult, yet have a childish mind. Somebody, I claim this for myself, will make this amount. Hang in there. In order to control your surroundings, because sometimes we can't, you must be able to control yourself. Most people that have that mind cannot control themselves, and they want to control you. You helped yourself. You weren't by yourself, but you helped yourself. A lot of you had to pull yourself up by your bootstraps out of these fucked up situations. A lot of you had to pull yourselves up by your bootstraps. What I mean by no one helped you, no one in your family, friend group, or coworker group helped you. You had to help yourself and call on your ancestors and your archangels and your spirit guides, and we call on them now and we give thanks. We call on the Most High to come down and relieve us from these troubling situations, relationships, financial constraints, career constraints, fucked up jobs, fucked up people. We ask for that right now. We ask for the Most High to show up right now in our lives. Take away our worry, our anxiety, our fear, our doubt, our troubles, and remove all blockages because we deserve them. A lot of us, our entire life, we had to deal with people standing in the doorway of our path. Imagine someone, you're trying to get out and go somewhere, and someone is standing in the doorway blocking you from leaving, blocking you from going forward. A lot of us were in relationships just like that, situationships just like that, jobs just like that. You know, you're one of the best workers on there, and you're waiting to slide into position of promotion, and someone's cop blocking you, or gave it to someone they liked, not someone who worked hard for it. not someone who worked hard for it. And they were deceptive, trying to trick you out of your spot. This is the thief. Very deceptive. This is the burdens and the baggage that they try to put on you with that deception. Somebody could be an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, or Sagittarius. Everyone is not a mean person until they either get behind closed doors and you see the real them, or they want something from you. 111K, thank y'all. A lot of times they don't walk around letting you know they're the devil, or else the devil won't let you won't get close to them. They are spiritually attacking you. At times they can. Every time, just because you take a salt bath doesn't mean you are spiritually protected. Just because you hold a crystal does not mean that crystal absorbs the negative energy of the entities. Doesn't mean that at all. Thank you so much for the likes and the shares and the gifts. Please support this channel. Should you want your question answered, by hitting the link in the bio to donate. It's nothing against y'all, but this is a service. And this is a public service announcement. If I did everything for free, I would have nothing, because I'll be giving it all away. You are a superstar. That's who you are. And Spirit is saying, rest assured of that. You are a superstar. You can't help who's going to stalk you, who's going to talk about you, who's going to be there for you when it really all said and done. But I promise you, when you get to where you're going and you get to that bag, they all going to come back. You can rest assured on that. They're going to come back and bother the hell out of you, or at least attempt to. Why? Because they want a piece of your pie. If you got hundreds of thousands of dollars, millions of dollars, and they don't, and they were attached to your energy in some kind of way, they're going to feel entitled to it. They haven't earned what you earned. They didn't get up and put in the work like you did. They didn't apply for that position. They didn't cook that meal. They didn't go out and get the shit done. You did, collective. I did. Thank you for the like. Please share the live. You did. So why should they be entitled to your shit? Because they know you? They didn't earn what you have. I don't care if y'all used to be a situationship. They do not get what you have. You don't need to feel sorry for someone who did not put in the work. I've built all my platforms brick by brick. Nobody gave me anything. Nobody gave me the materials. Nobody. I have earned my right to sit here and speak and ask for donations for my services. I do not mind answering your questions. Four coins. They holding on tight now. Or whatever they got. And the moon is revealing to you who's who and what's what, and revealing to you what's in the dark. Because they have a lot of secrets that could have put you in compromising positions. If you are out here having sex with someone who's sleeping around, they put you in a compromised position of disease. And they're not going to tell you that they're out here sleeping around unless they get mad and want to try to hurt you. And they're not going to tell you they're doing it unprotectedly. You have to protect yourself. Same way, you got to protect your energy. Like I said, a salt bath isn't the only thing. You have to remove yourself from that energy. You have to stand on business, because if you do not want dusty people in your life, you've got to remove yourself from that energy. That's the only way it happens. It may take some time because you got to cut the cords, but that's the only way. The only way. If you like this live on YouTube, feel free to press the thumbs up. It's right there in the corner. At least on my screen it is. Thank y'all for liking it live here on YouTube. It's no fun being the only one in a situationship that cares at all. Takers do not care. Not at all. And you're juggling everything, and you're taking on energy that does not belong to you. They're trying to put burdens on you. Some people know they're sick. They may have a lot of different things going on in their body, right? If you sleep with them, you will get those things too. It doesn't have to be a STD in that way. It could be a sexually transmitted demon. And you will get that attachment to that demon, or attacked by that demon, because you're sleeping with this person. And that will make you sick. Somebody may have a problem with drugs or alcohol. You sleep with that person, you might end up having that same problem too. You have to stay away from people that are greedy and are not appreciative of anything. Because everything you give them, they will not appreciate. They will say more instead of thank you. They won't apologize and change their behavior when they know they're wrong. Because they like doing what the fuck they're doing. That's why they keep doing it. And if you let them, they're going to keep on doing it. And the behavior will become worse over time. And so will your health. Your health will start declining because you're dealing with a fool. And Spirit has shown you that. And Spirit wants you to stop going against what they're showing you, so you can move into position as you deserve to be. You don't deserve to be mistreated, mishandled, and misaligned. You don't deserve to be tricked out of your spot. You do not deserve for people to throw a rock and hide their hand or kick you when you're already down. Because that's when the enemy comes and get your ass when you're down, when you're going through something, when you're minding your own business. And they hate, a fool loves their folly. They hate to be corrected. Because now you're making them take accountability for their fucking foolishness. Collective. And then they turn around and ask you for help. Don't say thank you. Don't look at it in the way properly that they should. Not at all. A selfish person, let me give you an example. A selfish person will eat the food you cook and leave the dishes in the sink and not wash them. That's what a selfish person will do. The only time you should be doing that if you cook is if you live by yourself. They'll eat the food and they'll leave the damn dishes. They'll eat the food, but they'll leave the dishes. You don't need nobody like that. You don't need anybody like that, collective. As I'm trying to tell you, don't feel sorry when this 10 of Pentacles comes around for you. Because you're going to have it all. This is not just money. This is the house, the car, the career, and the money. And if you're ready to get in a real relationship, not a citizenship, situational ship, it's here for you should you want this for yourself. Because justice is here. And you deserve justice and judgment to be called down on the heads of those who wanted to destroy you, who wanted to distract you, who did not want to see you rise. They're childish and they think what they're doing is funny. Lo and behold, Spirit is giving you the Ace of Wands. Spirit is giving you that boom boom stick so you can get them out of your energy. They don't belong there. A lot of our seasons of learning is over. Now we have to walk in that wisdom and apply what we know. And that is not easy, but it gets easier. But it only gets easier if you listen and not keep making the same stupid ass mistakes that do not serve you. I'm talking to myself too. I'm not above reproach. A wise man loves to be corrected. A fool does not. A wise man loves to hear the truth, even if it hurts. The fool rejects the truth because they like telling lies. And they want you to be convinced of those lies so they can get whatever it is that they are trying to manipulate out of you. That is not going to change unless they change themselves and their behavior. Not clean themselves up for a day. And you know this, collective. You had to go within to find it. It's real easy to clean yourself up for the day, for the week, even the month, And then when the mask falls the fuck off, you back to the same old shit. Here's that boom boom stick again. You have the power to move them out of the fucking way for good so that you can receive your blessings. They're not going to bless you. They're not going to treat you right. They're going to fuck up your situation where you have to depend on them or someone else in order to get done what you need. Not anymore. Set those boundaries like AI said. Stand on those boundaries. Too many times, I personally know something is wrong, won't say anything, and I will renege. I used to renege on my boundaries, not anymore. It's not okay. It is definitely not okay. And you feel worse because you knew better and you did it anyway. Whoever this person is in your energy or around your energy is envious and jealous of your gifts because you are a blessing. You have the green light. Let's giddy up and go. You can and you will. You can and you will. Doors are opening for you. They're not closing, they're opening. But are you ready to walk through them? Spirit is saying, do not take advice from someone you do not want to be. The karmic contract is broken. All the lessons you need to learn at this time, you have learned them about people, places, and things that do not serve you. Whoever this is, they are broke. Broken spiritually, mentally, physically, and financially. Spirit is saying, relax and rest. A lot of us do not know how to sit still and get rest. I know I have issues with that. And I'm working on it because it's not healthy. When your body is always tense and you're on high alert, on fight or flight, you're not getting any sleep at night, you are not resting properly. And it's because of your environment and who's around in it. It's because your environment and who is around in it. That's never going to change until you change it. I was not always happy living on my own, but I was safe. My child was safe. And we need to get back to our safe spaces. Too many women are out here having strokes and heart attacks because they're stressed over some foolish ass person. Doesn't matter if it's a man or woman. Stress to the high motherfucking heavens. You can't rest, you can't sleep, you can't sit down, you can't just be. You're not exercising, you're not eating right because someone is trying to stress you out or is stressing you out. These things take time to learn how to do when you're not used to them. So you have to be patient with yourself. Spirit is saying no is a complete sentence. No. Your spirit guides are whispering to you. Whoever this is going broke. Because they wouldn't stop fucking with you and other people. Their goddamn screws are loose. Just rattling. And this is what they are. And they mad about it. As they should be. Why? Because they wouldn't stop messing with you. Because what they're going through now is what they wished for you and wish for other people. So when it comes back around to bite them in the ass, because the wheels always turn, do not feel sorry for them. Do not open your doors for them, and do not walk back through closed doors. I'm telling you from personal experience. You will be upset with yourself, and you will be miserable in that environment because you should have closed that door, cut that cord, close that door, never look back. And when you do that, collective, your life will be so much smoother because you no longer have to be around a fool or fools. You no longer have to be around that. You didn't have to be around that in the first place, but you chose to. I know I did. And it was one of the worst choices I ever made, because it wasn't a mistake. When you make that choice to go backwards to open that door, it's not a mistake, it's a choice. It is definitely a choice. And it's a choice that you no longer have to make anymore, collective. You don't have to relive your mistakes. You learned your lessons that you need to know now. And the only reason why a person will repeat it is because they're making a choice to be a fool. When you know something's not good for you and you keep on with the keeping on, it's going to catch up with your ass. And your spirit team is not going to help you. They're going to spank your butt and let you go through it because you are making a choice, not a mistake. Mistakes, can be forgiven. But you are making a choice when you repeat the same shit that you know not to repeat and do. That is a personal choice that we need not make anymore. I don't need to call my family for validation anymore. I don't need to talk to them about anything going on in my life anymore. I don't. I'm fine. Because I know a lot of them are not happy for me because they wish it was them and not me. I don't need to pick up the phone and talk to so-called dad after he abandoned me for years on end. Thank you so much for the gift. Years on end. And now that he's all stroked out, now he in an institution. Now he wants to have a relationship with me. Now I need to call more often. Now I need to check up more often. If he didn't stroke out, he would still be where he was at, doing whatever it was he was doing. Because when he was doing that, he was not thinking about me. And had he not been in the medical condition he's in and the place that he's in, he would not call me. Come see me. Good afternoon. He would not need my company. And yet to this day, he wants to have a relationship now because shit didn't work out for him. Don't feel sorry for anybody that's like that. Do not. You don't owe them your sorry. You don't owe them anything. They made their bed. Now they got to lie in it. And the problem is they do not want to lie in it. They just want to lie about it. They don't want to take accountability for the decisions that they have made. They don't want to do that. Not at all. Thank you for joining me on YouTube. Thank you, thank you. Please hit the thumbs up if you are enjoying this video. Thank you for joining the chat. Feel free to tap the screen and send your gifts or donate. Please and thank you. Remember, if you leave a comment on a video, at the bottom in the comment section, there is a gift box. You can select that and leave a gift in the comment. I'm appreciative for everything I get, but remember, most of these gifts are 1 cent, and TikTok takes half of that. How do you take half of a penny? I haven't gotten there yet with YouTube. We're going to get there. Okay? Don't fool yourself anymore. All right? My phone is on 2%. I'm going to charge it up, and then I will be back a little bit later to do another collective reading. I enjoyed everyone who has joined me. You said when I move up to a different league, TikTok will take less. That's wonderful to know. I appreciate you sharing that information because I started to lose faith. When I first started doing readings, I was doing more live readings for the $5.55. Now I barely get them, and not because I'm not available for them, but I'm not sure if it's my energy or if it's the crowd. Won't be long until you're in League C and the gifts will be bigger. I appreciate you saying that. I really do. I really do. But yes, my thank you so much. You said it's real. I appreciate that. I try my best not to come in here and clown up and put on a goddamn show for the fuck of it. Now, I do talk about other things that make people laugh because I like to laugh, but everything is not a laughing matter, especially the story I just gave y'all about my fair weather father who stroked the fuck out. He would not be trying to reach out to me if his ass was still in Texas doing whatever the fuck he was doing. He would not want to have a conversation and come see me. If you didn't raise me, you only want something now because I got it and you don't. Called good health. And if I don't take care of it by not being around fools, that will decline as well. I don't have time to be 60 years old and can't wipe my own ass, wash myself, be stressed out every damn day over bullshit. I do not have the time for that. I will not make the time for that. I made plenty of time for that, plenty of space, plenty of room for the bullshit. We're not doing that anymore. It does not pay off. In the end, you will lose and you will be upset because when you look back at your life, you're going to look at what you've accomplished, what has been taken away, what you didn't accomplish, and how much time you wasted with fools. It doesn't have to be a relationship, it could be a job. And you could be working with a complete set of idiots. Don't know nothing, don't want nothing, and have a poverty mindset. It happens all the time. And you come in there positive, uplifting, talking good shit, and here they are talking about you behind your back, trying to bring you down. Why are you so happy? Happy is a positive vibration that resonates through your body, your aura. That's why I love to laugh, because it's actually healing. You don't want to be around negative Nancy's and people who don't think better of themselves and better and want better for you. It's a blockage. And we're asking the Most High to unblock it right now. Anybody that's struggling with drugs or alcohol, may you be blessed. Yes, it will bring your energy all the way down. May you heal from whatever hurt you, because I know I needed to. I know I needed to. One of the reasons why I couldn't stop was because I was not healed, or I was not ready to cope with emotions. I'm ready now. I'm listening now. Can't afford to lose anything else, especially myself. It doesn't feel good. It fucks up your energy. It fucks up your vibe. It fucks up your blessings. Can't afford to do it anymore. But we are at 1%. I'm going to be back in about a half hour or an hour. I'm about to go out and ground myself and enjoy this beautiful nature while I have it, while the sun's up, and I shall be back. The aim is to be online all weekend. More, because I deserve to have this for myself. I built this from the ground up, and I deserve to have community and build a community, and so do y'all collective. Well, we're gonna come back with another reading. I'll probably dig into some bald head scallywag energy. We ask the Most High to clear out any energy that does not belong to us, return it back to sender, return any monitoring spirits. We ask for their eyes to go blind, and their ears to go deaf, and their tongues to go mute. They don't need to be looking at us, talking to us, talking about us, asking us for shit. Let them folks be where they wanted to be best. All right, I'll see y'all in a little bit. Thanks for coming.